we got the big kahuna, Raptors coach Nick Nurse. Congratulations, first of all. This
Thank
is very,
you.
very exciting.
We're happy to be here.
Tracy
Thanks
said he got stopped like 8 times just walking to the arena today.
Yeah.
You had similar experience just this weekend, right?
Rock star, man.
Yeah, you should have. We're trying to get out of here after the game the other night. I mean, they were literally dancing in the streets. They were trying to clear a path so the players and us, we could get out of there. And, yeah, everybody's excited. I'm really happy for the city of Toronto. It's great.
That's a pretty amazing thing to be able to witness. And look, the fact that you made it in your first year as the NBA to the NBA Finals. You're not the first guy to do it. Some nice names on that list, like Pat Riley, though. So guys that you know, following in their footsteps.
Yeah, sure.
Was there pressure, though, to get to this in your first season? Because they let go of a coach who was coach of the year, who had the most successful regular season this franchise has ever had. So the bar had to be pretty high just to step into it, and you cleared it.
Yeah, well, the bar was set high. I mean, Case laid a great foundation here and won a lot of games, and you know, I wouldn't be here without him, to be honest with you. So, but we had a good team. We thought we'd be knocking at the door. We knew there was a lot of other good teams in the East, and I guess there was a little pressure. This is where we wanted to be. This is where we wanted to be. Would have been disappointing if we weren't here. So I'm just proud of the guys. They've played really hard, and I think we keep getting a little better as each week goes by.
I mean, look, obviously the biggest change besides at head coach was bringing in Kawhi Leonard. It's hard to even use the word challenges when you've got a player that elite, but it's specific, right? Every player is specific. What are some of the challenges and specific things you have to do to coach Kawhi Leonard?
Well, I mean, I think the first thing is you got to get to know them. You know, you don't really know these guys till you get them under your own roof a little bit. And we had the load management thing going. I mean, when we first made the trade, obviously I was interested. He was a great player, a Finals MVP, and two-way player, and a lot of things to get excited about. But I just wasn't sure, you know, where we would be. Would he be playing? Would he be playing all the games? Would he be playing so many minutes, et cetera? So I just kind of took a wait and see, got to know him a little bit. When I first saw him, I was like, man, this guy can really score easy. You know, he goes in and gets to his spots pretty easy in the first couple games, and gave him some freedom to kind of try to expand his game, let him bring it up, let him do about anything on offense a guy can do, post and play pick and roll, play in the open floor, all those kind of things, and he just kind of took to it really well, and we took to it.
I want to ask you about Kawhi. You mentioned Finals MVP, but he played in a system with Tony Parker, Tim Duncan. He wasn't the leader. Coming into this season, when did you find out that he was extremely special?
I think right away, like really right away. I just thought it was like the second preseason game. I think we were at Utah, and again he just like cruised to like 18 points in the first half. You know, I mean, just gets it and makes whatever. And sometimes he would create an open space for himself, and he wouldn't take it, and then he'd create another one and take that one. And I was just like, this guy really creates his own shot so easily. So, you know, I thought right away he was special. And for the interesting thing for me is, and I say this a lot, and I don't know, you might mean a little more, he's like locked in. Like whenever we're in a meeting, he's paying attention. Whenever we're in a huddle, he's paying attention to what you're saying. And that's cool. I mean, he's nodding his head as a first-year coach. It makes you feel good.
That
right?
is the Tim Duncan example, right?
Yeah.
If your best player's buying in like that, it makes everyone else buy in. But the fact that you were able to let him be a little more creative offensively seems to be something that he's really enjoyed and responded to and was looking for. The question we have now, though, is about his health. He is playing through it. We know that. But we can also see him limping on the court from time to time. Where would you put his health right now?
Well, I only can go by what he tells me and then watch him play, right? And he tells me he feels really good.
Okay.
So you got some great rest here, and still got a whole nother day, and then I go out there and watch him play. You know, I think everybody was talking about it, and he looked pretty energetic to me all the way through in the fourth quarter. He's grabbing every rebound and scoring and guarding and all kinds of stuff. So I think he feels good.
Yeah, I mean, you're not worried going forward about keeping things short or minutes or anything like that?
Nope.
The NBA Finals, let her rip.
He's really smart about knowing his own body. There was times during this last series where we'd had him out for 3 minutes leading into a quarter, and we'd normally put him back, and he'd say, hey, I need one more.
Okay.
So we'd say, okay, take one more. And there was times when I'd say, you're coming out, and he would say,
like I'm gonna
if Giannis comes in, subs in, and I'm coming back in. So so he knew, the game and his body, and we just kind of listened to him and go from there.
Now, Coach, I've been around this game for 20 years. Hard to believe. I've never seen a fan
I know where
give
you're
a
going.
coach a massage. Was the massage at least good?
Oh, Drake.
Great question.
Yep. So my answer is this: I didn't even know it right when it was going on. I didn't until the next morning. Somebody sent me a picture of it. So I said, either A, I was really focused, or B, he's got really soft hands. so he's really nice to me. Great fan, really big fan.
Can you hire him out for massages? I mean, maybe this could become a thing. I don't know.
Maybe one after the other game too.
Oh, there you go. To have someone that loud and kind of on the sidelines, and he is in your space sometimes. Have you guys talked to him at all about, hey, we love that you love us, just don't love us?
I haven't. Again, I don't really notice him in my space. To be honest.
Locked in.
And there's a lot of other times when you're on the road when you notice people in your space and legs out and things like that. So it's been worse. That's for sure.
One thing we've noticed about this team too is that everyone has their own signature gear. I think that the ball boy has his own signature gear. I know that it's not just Kawhi with his signature shoe, but Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet has signature, Norm Powell has signature, and you, Coach Nick Nurse, have gear with the little NN logo. Are you sponsored? Can we get in on this? I want to know what's going on.
I got 4 hats total in production here, but they were. I was wearing a Travis Matthews hat that has a T on top of an M.
Right.
And my brother Steve's the head equipment manager at Northern Iowa, which is a Nike school, and the Nike guy kept saying to him, why is he wearing a Travis? I'm going to get him, it looks like NN. I'm going to get him some Nike hats with NN on them. So
there you go.
He gave me 4 hats. They're black. I wore black a lot, and there you go.
I can't have one.
Look, you win the NBA Finals, and they'll get you a T-shirt
Hats for everybody.
Hats for everyone.